Hello, hello, hello. Thank you so much for tuning into another episode of Patria Speaks. Thank you so much for everyone who is tuning in tonight, this morning, or whenever you are listening to this podcast. We are continuing on with our 20-day love fest, our 21 days of affirmations, and our grateful 40-day challenge. Being grateful for what things to come in our lives, what we are speaking into our lives, and what is manifesting in our lives. And we are just going to be grateful during this 21 days and ending with our grateful 40. So I just want to say thank you all for tuning in because you are just amazing. I mean, you starting off and wanting to continue, starting off and continuing on with your love making to yourself. It's just a beautiful thing. And I'm so grateful for that. And also, guys, please forgive me for my voice when I tell you I was praising this morning. And my voice is a little cracky, but we are going to get into it. We are not going to let the enemy take us tonight or this morning or whenever you're listening to this podcast, this episode. We are still going to make love to ourselves. So thank you so much for tuning in. So tonight's topic or today's topic or this morning's topic is going to be why me? Or should I say, why me? And I asked myself that question a lot during my journey, during just in life in general. I always ask myself, why me? Why am I going through this? Why is it that God chose me or the Most High chose me to go through the things and the trials and the tribulations? And I wonder that all the time. Sometimes, being the oldest child of 4, I had to grow up a little bit faster. I had to mature a little bit faster than the others. And also being at work, they look at me of a higher, especially when you put your all in and you set the bar high. So sometimes people may look at you as being an overachiever. So they expect certain things from you. I know growing up, I have a little story I can tell you. I remember I just started high school, and high school was really, really rough for me. Like super duper rough for me. It was like I couldn't mess up. My parents expected something from me. And not only just my parents, my family, my teachers, of course. But I was just into the moment of me being in high school. And I had people bullying me at that time. And I really didn't want to go to school, to be honest. Because school was just like so rough. So I remember as I went through, I had stayed back. And I remember this comment because everybody graduated in my family from Alabama, which is on my father's side, would fly in and they would come to your graduation and they would be just so excited. You get this, you get that. But when I stayed back, it was like a disappointment. And my aunt said to me, you just gotta pass because all of us are coming down and we plan on this every year. So how can you stay back? And I thought about it. I was like, this is not about you. This is about me. But in that same sentence, I was like, why me? Why are you so excited about me graduating? Like, you're not helping me get through. I don't care. I don't want this. High school is horrible, so I don't care if you watch me walk down the aisle. I really don't care. And, I question myself a lot, like, why is it that everybody's setting this expectation for me that I don't have for myself? And then as that went on and manifested, when you ask yourself, why me? Sometimes that, manifests as fear, doubt, worry, because you're set at this bar and you're feeling like, dang, if I don't meet it, I'm going to disappoint people. I'm going to make them make them feel a certain way. So it's like an expectation. And then, as I was trying to, and I know this is another why me question, that when I was going through it, it felt like as I tried, I wasn't really achieving. I was like feeling, and then, people around me were dying. It was just so much pressure. And I know sometimes that's just one segment of why me, like why God chose me to be above, or why God chose me for this position or this assignment. But another why me, and I know that some people go through, is when everything feels like it's coming down on you. Like you're like, why am I in this position? Why did God choose me to endure so much pain and endure so much hurt? Like, why am I going through this? Why isn't that she's going through it, the person next to me, and they're just having this lavish life? And why me? Why is it that this guy that I'm dating, I gave him my all, and he's just cheating on me, or he's not who I want him to be? Why is it that he chose me to cheat on? And you just begin to like beat yourself up and beat yourself up and beat yourself up. But today, we are going to declare that thing all the way out. We are going to take ownership. And the reason why I say ownership, because you need to start owning that you are wonderfully made. You need to start owning that, yes, God chose you to endure this thing because you are one of the strongest people, and you can speak the words to save someone else. You can speak the words to come up out of that thing. And I say this all the time, and a lot of people say, well, when you serve a higher power, why is it that you're enduring so much? Why is it that you're going through so much if you serve a great God? People ask me that question all the time. But how would you know if you were strong if you didn't go through something? How would you know how amazing you were if you weren't tested? How can you have a testimony without a test? So you are going to be tried. You are going to go through things. But because you are a strong person, that is not going to hold you down. I promise you. You are strong. You are amazing. You are more than a conqueror. You are more than enough. But sometimes you got to go through something in order to see how strong you are. And I know that sounds like, oh my God, why me? But why not you? Why not you? And I had to ask myself that, because I was like, you know what? If you did get that assignment to such and such, and not to be prideful, they probably would crumble. They probably would. But you gave it to me. You gave me that boyfriend that wasn't so amazing, but you allowed me to realize what I truly want. Because I had to understand what I don't want, and I had to experience that to know what I do want. I had to go through those jobs that was just like, oh my goodness, this is like crazy. But the purpose out of it was for me to be that voice for someone that was sitting behind me that didn't have the courage to speak. But I had to endure that same process as that same person, because I was the strong enough one to stand up. I had to endure anxiety and depression because I was the one that was going to be able to stand up and get up out of that thing and use my experience to save my sister or my brother. Why don't you think that's for you? You are the same way. It's not a coincidence that you're listening to this podcast. It's not a coincidence that you're now deciding that you want to start your life. That's you enduring something, that pain, and you're saying, hey, enough is enough. I want to start loving on me. That's a strong person. To admit that they had something going on in their lives and now they want better. That's a strong person. That's a person who is now taking control of their life. That is a person that's putting themselves first. So why not you? You are amazing. But now I need you to start feeling amazing, feeling blessed, because you are blessed. I need you to be that king or queen that you were made to be. And I know people say, oh, you just saying that. No, it's true. It's a known fact. You are a king, you are a queen. But I need you to start living that way. Don't feel sorry for what happened before. Use that as ammo. Use that as your strength trainer. Use that to get going, to move forward. So tonight we are going to speak life into that situation. We are going to start taking ownership of who you are. Claim it. I am who I am. With many of my flaws, I am who I am. With the trials and tribulations, I am who I am. So I'm hoping you're getting prepared, because you know it's time to get into that secret place where it's just you and you're focusing on yourself. So you got to put your earphones on. I'm praying that you are in a place where you're able to listen to your heart. So I want you to close your eyes. Get relaxed. And I want you to breathe in. And breathe out. And as you do that, I want you to listen to the rhythm of your heart. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Today, I take ownership. Ownership of me. I love me. I am who I am. With every flaw, with every mistake, with every trial, with every tribulation, that's me. Today I take ownership of my love, of my passion, of my purpose. I am who I am. I am more than enough. I accept who I am. Today, I choose me. I accept everything that I've been through and what's to come. I accept me. I accept who I am, how I was made. I am who I am. There is no one made like me. I am unique. I am wonderful. I am amazing. No one can do it like me. And that's why I was chosen. Why me? Because I am who I am. I am strong. I am mighty. And most importantly, I am worthy. I am who I am. I am loving. I am loyal. I am caring. And I am supportive of me. Today, I choose me. And I want you to let those words manifest on you. I want you to take ownership of yourself tonight. Take pride in who you are. Take pride in your trials and tribulations. Take pride in that. all days are not going to be good. And that's not a bad thing. You have to endure something to appreciate the things to come. You're starting to flip that negative into a positive. Understanding that that's not where I'm going to stay. Because I got to go. I got to move. I got to do what I need to do. I got to break out that thing. I can't let it hold me back. I can't let it be me. I got to go. Manifest on those words. I got to go. I got to get up out that thing that's holding me back from being who I am, taking me away from my greatness. Yeah, I did it. Yeah, I'm going through it. But I'm going through it. I got to go through it. I can't skip over it because it's going to come back to me. And the more and more I try to skip over it, it's just going to stop me until I get tired. So I got to get through that thing. I got to get to my greatness. Let that manifest on you. Continue breathing. Continue listening to your heart. Continue making love to yourself. You got this. I am grateful. I am grateful for being who I am. I am grateful for now that I'm starting and continuing with loving myself. I am who I am. I am grateful for enduring all of the pain so now that I can feel the love. I am grateful for the struggle because now I am free. I am grateful for the worry because now I have no fear. I am grateful for me. I am grateful for the love that I am shedding on me, receiving and enduring, embracing me. Continue to keep breathing and manifesting those words over your life. I love me. I love who I am. I'm more than enough. I'm more than a conqueror. I was chosen to be me. Strong, amazing, unique, and wonderfully made. Thank you so much for tuning in to another episode of Patria Speaks. I hope that this affirmation in this time tonight or today or this morning, whenever you're listening to this episode, this podcast, that it blessed you. I'm hoping that these words that I spoke tonight was able to move you forward, to stop asking a question yourself, why me, and saying, I accept me. I accept everything that is going on in my life. I hope that this was able to keep you moving forward into your greatness, into your ordained purpose, into your destiny. So I say this, if you would like to speak your testimony, if you have a great affirmation that was able to keep you moving forward, or if you just have questions or concerns, please feel free to email me at personalwithpurpose19@gmail.com. Again, my email is personalwithpurpose19@gmail.com. Now, this will be on my YouTube channel, up and running within the next 24 hours. You can go to youtube.com and put in Patria, that's Patria, Speaks, Speaks. Once you receive it, you can hit the notification bell, subscribe, make sure you subscribe, and hit the notification bell so that you will be notified every time a new episode is uploaded. Also, I do flip-flop. I had speaker.com, but for some reason, it wasn't really downloading my podcast like I want to, so now I use Anchor. So what I'm going to do is that for those listeners, if you would like, you also can go at the bottom and put in a message if you would like me to contact you on Facebook, because I'm just getting started with the podcast, so I'm kind of trying to just get it on YouTube so that way you can get it. But if you want, I'll go ahead and message you on Facebook, or what I can do, send it to your email. However, if you go on here, I believe you can follow me here on Anchor. So if I send it to you, make sure you hit the follow button so every time a new episode is uploaded, you will be notified. So I love you. Be beautiful. Be blessed. Again, I love you. Be beautiful. Be blessed inside and out. And again, thanks for listening to another episode of Patria Speaks.